What's up? This is Macchio Legio, and today we're gonna be playing Shadowgate. And as you can see, the main character of the game is already holding me hostage. So... before he gets any funny ideas, maybe just I'll move a little bit to the right here. And so I don't block the screen. Okay. So before I get my head chopped off unprovoked, let's just get into this. This is a point-and-click game. I believe it was from the NES originally. It's a remake. So I'm pretty new to the this type of genre, so I guess I'll play normal.
A hero's journey, a great quest. Certainly it shall be these things. But for you, young Jer Cuthaka, soldier of Windermere, could it not be so much more? In dreams, I have come to you, beseeching, entreating. Ride south, boy. Take naught but a dirk, a torch, courage. Ride south from Rivelin, around the southern arm, through the Waven Fair Wood, past Myrithath, beyond the citadel of Murlak Tor, and the spires of Gimdane, and the darkness of Tarketh's Pass. There you shall find my stone in wait. Under the shade of the mountain range, none have entered, either on foot, on mount, on wing. Gatekeeper, the oldest of spires, it harbors that which has been spoken of in whispers and ascribed to legend. Shadowgate, the living castle. But all is not as it should be. One of our own is now our great bane, a blight upon us. He has brought the ancient keep low, and it now lies fallow. It is there that you will find me, Blackmere of the Circle of 12. It is there that you will find this great quest. It is there that you will find yourself.
Okay, we're in. Let me just have a quick look at the tutorial and we're off. That you will find yourself. With Lakmir's words echoing about your head, you stumble a bit until the world ceases its lurching. You stand before the Gatekeeper Mountain An ornate door, framed by a series of skulls, is fashioned into the rock wall. So basically, you have these options up here. I'm using the classic controls for this because it seems like it gives me more options with each interactables. This is apparently myself. You look upon yourself with apprehension, not knowing whether you are fully prepared for this strange adventure. So apparently, you're on a time limit on in this game. A faint glow forms within the eye socket of the bleached skull. You jump as the lower jaw rattles.
Come on, boy! I haven't got all day. Pick me up.
You look upon yourself with apprehension. Oh, fuck. That's the, So, who are you supposed to be? Oh, no, wrong. Take. There we go. Nearly drop the skull when it begins to speak.
What time, boy? You have no idea how long I've been here. You can call me Yorick. I have no recollection of how I got here, but I do know plenty about this castle. If you need help on this quest of yours, just speak to me and I'll give you a hint.
Okay, I think I'm not gonna keep doing that voice. And just like the skeleton said,
Boom!
he apparently gives you hints when you get stuck. Anyways, without further ado, oh yeah, there's something mandatory that I have to do. Mechanics are that you could basically do all of these to anything, which means, yeah, you could perform ritualistic seppuku if you want. Have a look around. Exploration is key, definitely. That's a helmet. And that one. Okay, how do I take this off? Thyself remains rooted in plate. No, I didn't try to take myself and put it somewhere else. I'm trying to take the helmet off of me. Oh, there we go. Okay, Why did he make mention of how smooth your hair is? So, we just picked up a key. Why don't we just use it and go inside? Get up. And go.
Lakmir was a fool to send a child to do that which even the vaunted Circle of 12 could not. Contain my growing power. Come if you wish. It makes little difference. Seal your fate within this living castle of the dead.
The apparition phase, leaving a trail of cold air behind it. So that must be the enemy the Lakmir was talking about. Let's have a look around. Runes on the archway glow with a mystical energy. You feel more than hear a low thrum of power. Can I use it? Concentrating on the glowing runes, you gain a sense of benign power. This section of the castle is surely powered up. I mean, it's a trap. Hope not. Strange pattern, unlike anything you have seen before, is carved into the solid iron door. Door's locked. Obviously the lever. So, pull the lever. Oh. Gives you a key. I'm actually gonna take this extra torch. Because, not sure if the, tutorial showed up yet, but apparently when you run out of torch, you, instantly die, so. I, know about the NES version of this game because it was actually pretty popular in Japan. When all the game replays in that and online started getting popular. Okay, so now it's starting to first and foremost started to warn us about how to save and load the game, which means someone's gonna start to die. And that somebody's me. A damp, musty breeze wafts out from behind an altar set within the stone alcove. You note that the long hallway continues further into the mountain. So somebody's dead. Giving the skeleton a quick once-over. Giving the skeleton a quick once-over, you find no obvious cause of death. You do, however, have a bad feeling about this. Let me just be a proper adventurer and loot the corpse. You pat down the corpse, your rough handle produces the sound of cracking bones as well as a piece of parchment and a scroll, which you put in your pack. archives. I assume you use this. Oh, no. You open the scroll. Let's look at it. You read the message scrolled on the page. Brown, I have your dog. If you wish to see the flying ace again, then bring the 3 pumpkins to the place beyond the harvest door. But be wary, for only one outfitted in a mask for the hallowed eve can gain entrance. There you must carve my visage and illuminate the sacrifices in the field of jack-o'-lanterns. Then I will be freed and this will all end. Cordially, DP. Haven't the faintest clue what that meant. Let's look at the other scroll. You read the hastily scrawled writing on the parchment. Since it is the only means to capture and control the elementals, you must hide the silver ore beyond the waters of the sewer. Not sure what that means either, but I'm pretty sure it will become important later. Oh, you're talking to me. You ever hear of Elrin Stan? Yorick interrupts. Now that was an epic poem, probably one of my favorites. Skull trails off. So one thing to note about Yorick, he apparently talks gibberish as well. So not everything that comes out of his mouth is going to be a guaranteed hint. You read the message scrawled on the scroll. Fandril, this missive is of utmost importance. We must coordinate our efforts, seek my obelisk in the acolyte den below the sewers. I fear the worst is upon us, but I have plans in motion that may yet avert disaster. It is signed with the name Lackmere. So I had a feeling this was Fandril. And now let's address the elephant in the room, the altar. Strange markings and glyphs line the stone pillar that enshroud this statue. One that depicts the hooded figure with a darkened visage. Take it. As you begin lifting the book, the earth rumbles beneath your feet in a disconcerting way. You leave the book where it is, since this seems like a trap. If you really want to go through with this, then feel free to try that again. Okay, so if you're about to do something considerably dumb, the game is generous enough to warn you. So something shifts under your feet as you open. You scan the ancient manuscript, noticing most of the language is unintelligible. However, one particular word stands out from the rest. Invoken. In your mind's eye, you see a glyph glowing with power and quickly write down the strange marking in your spellbook. You have learned to spell. Oh. So when I look at it, can I see what it does? Invoking. Your mind glimpses some spectral person at the edge of your consciousness. Well, that doesn't really help, does it? I think I'm gonna save. I think it's, wait, turns? Yeah, apparently other than the, length of your torch, there's also a, set amount of times you have to yeah, fissures and fractures run along the edge of this section of the stone wall. Punch. So do you have a pile bunker on your arm? Because that wall looks pretty thick. Look at it. Look at the thickness of that wall. You pound on the stone with your fist. Your pain is immediately rewarded as the rock fractures and crumbles, revealing an opening. Yeah, go. You force yourself through the narrow opening and into the darkness beyond. A figure moves within the opening at the... Ooh. A figure moves within the opening at the back of the grotto. You hear the unmistakable twang of a longbow, followed by a whistle. Of an arrow. Show all object. Yeah, I know about this option, but I'm kind of reluctant to use it because it'll definitely take the exploration out of the exploration game. If I get stuck for too long, maybe I'll think about it, but for now. You instinctively jerk to the left. You see the glint of silver as the arrow misses you and strikes the rock behind you, shattering into splinters. Good. So, who the heck was shooting at us? You sense a furtive movement within the darkness of the opening. Something or someone is definitely up there. Fletching of this arrow looks a bit tattered, but its silver arrow tip looks to be in good condition. And let's keep it. Large hole can be seen in the back of this skull, where somebody got shot. Rats have surely picked this skull clean of anything worth it. You resist the temptation of swinging the bone around like a club. Yeah, the inner caveman is, Hypnotic movement at the campfire momentarily mesmerized until a loud pop brings you back to the senses. So, can I go up here? As you scramble up the rocks, a goblin appears, levels a bow at air and fires. Fortunately, it misses and hits the rock at your feet. Unfortunately, the arrow ricochets and embeds itself into your left eye. Ow! Oh.
'Tis a sad thing that your adventures have ended here.
Well, there we go. First death of the run. Okay, the character in the game wasn't as fortunate, but the Grim Reaper behind me seems to be willing to give me another chance, so. Let's do that again. So we've already read. Not sure if it's the correct way to go, but since we're down here already, let's go again. Is the goblin gonna shoot at us? Oh, the tutorials. So this time it didn't shoot at us. Since yeah, something or someone is definitely up there. Just gonna take the arrow. I just have a feeling. Can you grab the goblin? As you attempt to cast your spell, a future movement would indicate messes with your concentration. The resultant misfire explodes painfully in front of you and singes your eyebrow. Okay, so let's not do that again. The eye sockets of the skulls are filled with cobwebs. Yes, let's go. No, keybinds. I'll mess with that later. You stand at the edge of a lava-filled chasm. Impossible as it seems, the faint, terrifying screams of some unfortunate soul echo within its depths. So, there's one thing I remember from the old. Can you? You look over the edge of the chasm, contemplating a jump into the abyss through abyss. Thoughts of your skull splattering on the rocks below is enough to stop you in your tracks. Is it really though? Oh yeah, this time in this game they mean it. And I'm not sure if it's the same in the English version too, but in the Japanese version, in the original NES version, you could actually jump into a similar chasm, and the final words of your protagonist was "Hop, step, Carl Lewis." In case for somebody who doesn't know, Carl Lewis used to be a runner for the Olympics. Oh no, he's the let's see, what's the name of the sports in English? Hold on, now I'm curious. Now I have to check it. Long jump. There we go. Okay, now that I got that out of my head, let's check the skull. And check the skull. This Beto Brazier brazier. This metal brazier has a wide bowl mounted on the tripod. The leg looks like a series of inverted hooks poorly welded together. Can I light it with my torch? Despite your best efforts, the brazier refuses to light. The rickety bridge is held together with nothing but frayed rope and rotten wood planks. As if in warning, a mounted skull stands guard in front of it. A half-buried carved stone appears to be a keystone. Carving on this keystone is of a circle within a shield outline. Strange writings cover the stone. You think you recognize the name? Majal? Amongst the hard to decipher language. Judging by the workmanship, the stone bridge seems quite sturdy. Good. From your vantage, you can see little of what lies beyond the passage. If that's the case, let's go ahead and see what's up there. Okay, there's our first encounter with something. A dense fog greets you as the stone passage opens into a small chamber. The temperature plummets as the creature materializes in front of you. It flinches from the light of your torch. Even though you've never seen one before, you know this is a shadow wraith, a being that walks the line between light and shadow. Okay, it already said it flinches from the light that I have, so... Is this gonna help? No. How about if I use it on you? Oh. With a cry, you swing the lit torch at the wraith. Its ethereal being is instantly enveloped in a bright flash of flame. Its tortured moan hanging in the air as it vanishes. Oh, there we go. Oh, that was easy enough. This rune is firmly attached to the wall, glowing with power. Truly, this must have belonged to one of the wizards of the circle. What's that on the side there? You see a part of a large orange object hidden just inside you. As you grasp the large orange thing, it becomes painfully clear that it's a pumpkin. In one of the scrolls, it mentioned a pumpkin, didn't it? Let's try, to keep going, or should I... Yeah, let's backtrack a little bit and see what's up in the other route. Mainly, this way. Yeah, since it's throwing me tutorials, I think this is the way that we should have been going. A series of ancient doors encircle the small hallway. It looks as if a battle may have been fought here long ago. That included a skeleton. The skull has a deep gouge in the back of its head, a telltale sign of a death blow from an axe. Sand-stitched sack is made from the hide of an animal, which animal, however, Okay, just a general description. Cluster of bones is still mostly intact. Dried sinews and muscle hold it together. Ew. I loot it. You sift through the bones as they clack together in a disturbing way. Thoroughly rattled, you choose not to disturb the skeleton. And you open. There we go. You search amongst the bones of the skeleton but find nothing that interests you. Okay, so everything is in the bag. Looking at the skull, you wonder aloud what happened to the poor unfortunate soul. Yorick awakes with a crackle and quips, "He died." Yeah, thanks for the tip. Let's open the satchel, see what's inside there. You rummage through the sack and find a scroll. You put this in your satchel while discarding the sack. While the writing is difficult to discern, you manage to glean a few key phrases. The danger is real. Alert the surrounding lands. Seal off the passage into the Gatekeeper Mountains. The wax seal shows an eagle in flight and is signed by someone named Fandril. So either Fandril, this was Fandril, or he's been leaving notes and people followed him. With stone tombs lining the walls of this musty crypt, there's an ancient, almost reverent air to this place. This one's brandishing a sword. Indistinct yet noble-looking warrior has been carved into his sarcophagus. Cowled, shadowy figure is carved into the lid of this crypt. Likeness of a regal figure. And the one in the middle. Figure carved on the lid of this tomb has a mischievous pharaoh look to it. It is holding one upside-down torch. And I take the torch. No, not the crypt, the torch. Let's light the other torches. See if that does anything. Hey, what about that Lakmir guy you were talking about? We should find him, don't you think? Yorick finishes rather unhelpfully. Yeah, we're in the process of it. Well, I guess we could open the... I guess not. What about this one? Ooh. When you... Okay, it's telling me to... When you open the tomb, a horrific creature is released, letting out a piercing cry that cuts into your very being. It's a banshee. Harbinger of death and disease. You feel a momentary stabbing pain before the specter winks out of existence. That looks like another pumpkin. Yeah, that's another pumpkin. Okay, it's even telling me that it looks flammable, so use lit torch on this thing. And that accomplished. Might as well. Yeah, this one's flammable. 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 Oh. As the nation wrapping goes up in flames, a leather sack falls to the ground. Okay, that one had something. Nation wrapping are so dry that they almost disintegrate in flames. As it burns, a scroll tumbles to the floor. Haven't escaped the fire. Okay, the last one. Oh, this mask. They also talked about a mask of, in some Halloween-like ritual. Right? I'm just gonna grab all of this. And then we'll, examine it. Open. You rummage through the thick burlap, finding a scroll and 2 gears. You take these while discarding the sack. What are these gears? And what is the scroll that we found? Horrible visage such as this wooden mask resembles a witch from a children's tale. Okay, the first scroll. A drawing of 6 rectangular shapes are drawn on the parchment. Several lines point to the shapes, which, writing underneath, you read 2 of the notations. This mirror leads through the furnace and into the castle beyond. And these mirrors require power to activate and will teleport to places strewn across the castle domain. Only another key for later. The handwritten scroll is faded and difficult to read, but you can make out one passage. When Majal's tail lights the northern skies and the alignments are in harmony, then shall ye take the circle runes, water and fire, and the all-seeing eye, and place him with the great eagle that sits on the one tree. You shall. Let's try the door on the right. Within the large cavern, you find yourself on the shore of a placid underground lake. Hard to tell from this distance, but you think you see a skeleton chained to the rock. Perhaps you need to get a closer look. Do I really want to do that? You sense something large and ominous deep below the surface of these black waters. Is it gonna disturb it when I go into the water? As you put your toe in the water, something huge underneath the surface stirs. Sufficiently cowed, you rethink your actions, deciding caution is the better strategy. A magnificent waterfall cascades from the mountain of an ancient stone statue, painstakingly carved into the cavern wall. Cavern wall below it, an undulterating mass of water hovers playfully above the river. What are you, and are you hostile? Hovering before you is an entity made entirely of water and mist. The liquid elemental continuously forms and reforms in a hypnotic way. You heard of a magical orb that can capture creatures. And cut a deep furrow into the rocks in this cavern. An underground river rushes past through you and into the large crevices. A river runs swiftly to your right and through a large opening in the cavern. Cup your hand in the water, bringing them to your face, washing away the accumulated grit and grime from your adventures. Dude just washed his face. This marking looks like a dwarven craftsman's stamp. So the dwarves made this. And you use it by any chance? That seems a rather odd thing to do. Okay, thank you. I guess that's not what you... So is there anything I can do? Can I speak to it? You bow and introduce yourself to the elemental. It playfully dances away, squirting you with water. Okay, at least it didn't try to kill us. For now, we'll leave it. And before I do something drastic, an empty slot. And use the water. Once again, you attempt to stir waters of the lake. Once again, you are caught by the massive creature that stirs below the surface. If you try that again without some way to freeze the monster under the surface, you're sure to meet a tragic end. So basically, the game is double daring me not to do it. To both cast the spell and throw it across the surface of the lake, to fail miserably in a misfire and explode painfully in the face. So it hurts like hell but accomplishes nothing. Oh yeah, one thing I forgot to check out. This right here, that's obviously something. Oh, it's a hatch. The circular hatch is made of a strange stone set secretly within a mortared base. Some enchantment has sealed it shut. Perhaps a magic spell will open the hatch. Okay, that invoking spell is obviously not it. Oh, that's good to know. Teeth shattering, you stand within the cold cellar, hugging yourself in warmth. A creature made of ice hovers playfully on the far side of the room. Strange entity made entirely of solid ice and cold vapor hovers above the rim in front of you. You heard of a magic orb that can capture creatures like this. What happens if I speak to it? Not knowing what to say, you introduce yourself to the element that the creature replies by blowing air in your face. Okay, so the elementals are basically not hostile. They're not gonna bother you. Let's open the scroll too. Look inside. Oh! As you scan the scroll, one particular word almost seems to jump out at you. Agap. In your mind's eye, you see a glyph. You see a glyph glowing with power and quickly write down the strange marking in your spellbook. Before the scroll crumbles in your hands, you realize that you have learned a spell. Okay, we just learned another spell. What does it do? Spellglyph translates to the word agap. Agap. You sense a huge weight like a stone, opening itself to some mystery beyond. Okay, so this must be the unlock spell. Let's see what's up here before we start going. Well, that's something. Spell of brimstone rises within the chamber. Strength deals and challenges me at the glowing eyes of intelligence and hunger. It's gonna do something. Your warhammer is finally crafted and inlaid with gold. That's a dead dwarf then. Helmet small, the iron shield looks as if it could shield you from anything. In fact, it must be impervious to fire if it can withstand being in a room. Fire dragon. Take it. Gathering a breath. Okay, never mind. Managed to rush from the room before the dragon can release a blast of fire. Okay. That was getting ready to, You lash the iron shield securely to your forearm. Okay, at least we got something to protect ourselves with. Save because I don't trust it. Let's tempt fate again. The smell of brimstone rises within this chamber as a pair of glowing eyes watch your every move from an opening in a fall wall. Meaning dragon. These gold coins have become a melting mound of treasure. Ribcage looks scorched and picked clean. Can I speak to it? Hello? 30 you can muster. You tell the dragon to sit. The dragon notices you, moves its ponderous weight, and begins gathering a breath. How does that go? Out of the fire and into the dragon's den? Enough with a Tolkien reference for now. What'd I do? The ancient beast released a scorching stream of fire at you. You raise your iron shield just in time to block the extreme, dispersing it harmlessly to either side of you. Oh, there we go. That worked. I'll pick that hammer. You lift your iron shield and once again block the flame, although this time you can actually feel the heat. Okay, so this hefty warhammer is finally crafted and inlaid with gold. Can I bunk the dragon? definitely worth a try. Down there again. It didn't work for the dwarf, but it might work for us. With a shout, you launch yourself towards the dragon, swinging your hammer over your head. The dragon notices you. Okay, the shield does not cool down. Science shield barely straps to your arm. It's thoroughly warped by the intense heat it has endured. You have serious doubts in its ability to protect you much longer. Okay, I may or may not have Hey, wait a minute. I have a helmet. Put this on myself. And if I go down here, can I... Yeah, a figure moves within the opening at the back of the grotto. He doesn't seem to pose any risk to you. So he obviously doesn't want a piece of this. Now, let's see if the helmet actually saves me from the ricocheting arrows. Nope. So the same
Today,
hello.
death has claimed a hero of the realm.
Okay, so don't do that again. Okay, so enough of that. I'm trying this route instead of the route beyond the Wraith because this seems to be the route the game intended me to go. I think. You focus your will on the stone hatch, whispering the words of the spell. A strange power flows out of you, enveloping the stone hatch. After a moment, the stone lid opens. Yeah, alright. So, let's try going down here. You don't go down here. There's something here to mess with. You lean in close, anxious to look inside the open hatch. The stone compartment harbors a strange mechanism, one comprised of levers, rods, and gears. The stone button is intricately chiseled. There's another dwarven craftsman stamp. In these cogs, or gears, a series of gears, rod, and other mysterious metallic mechanisms from an inner working of the device. Here's this pull the lever. Pull the lever, but it's stuck in place. Pull the lever down. Pull the lever down with a creak. still talking gibberish, so. You depress the button, but nothing happens. A piece of the mechanism appears to be missing. Okay. These must be it. Since nothing is happening after a few moments, you stop trying to use the gear. Close. Gripping gear the pull. Where the is that an outline? And I put it there. Okay, parts of the gear is missing. Parts of the gear is missing. Okay, let's move it back to the default state. Oh, there we go. With some effort, you force the gear into its slot. So where's the other slot? The only gap I see is gear. It wasn't it. Does that do it? Oh yeah, it works. At first you hear a hiss of a string coming from deep within bowels of the castle, but then nothing. That didn't sound right, you might want to try again. Okay. Okay, so depending on how the lever is, where the lever is, it seems like that didn't work either. What if everything is down? That didn't work either. That didn't sound right either. I'm gonna use the F2 and see if the... Yeah, the cogs are all there. Okay, this is not working. I wonder if I have a clue. I already have a clue for the gear here. It's not it. It's not it either. Neither this. Several line points at the shape with the writing underneath. You read the two of the notions this mirror lays through the... I don't think this is it either. Okay, so we'll leave it for now. And head down this way. Don't shoot at me. Can I go this way? You take a hesitant step on the rickety bridge. The bridge sways and creaks alarmingly. You halt in mind stride and step back off the bridge. It definitely doesn't seem safe. Perhaps there's some entity that could help you become lighter than air. Okay, that's a hint. And let's try going down here. Go. Will there be a sewer or a reservoir system of the castle? Mold, mildew, and moss bespeckle the stones within the chamber. There's two things to note. There's one scroll and a iron door. Can I open it? Yes, I can. There we go. Let's open and have a look at this. Oh. Learn a new spell, Entraze. So what does that do? The meaning of the spell glyph is clear. Entraze, you whisper as the way seems to open in front of you, a metallic screech echoing in the recesses of your mind. That's another open. I wonder if it opens the... Nah, I don't think it's for the crib. Let's go up here. Oh, the mirrors. Okay, you jump and manage to find a handhold within the hatchway. After a frantic movement or two, you manage to pull yourself through. Okay, maybe that's a good idea. See a warped reflection of yourself in the mirror. Nothing like when you started this. Noting that you look nothing like when you started in this adventure. Okay, one of the scrolls said about a mirror. This mirror leads through the furnace and into the castle beyond, and these mirrors require power to activate and will teleport to places strewn across the castle domains. I think the spell that we learned in Trace is the one we're talking about. Visualize the glyph in your mind and focus your will. When the pressure builds to an uncomfortable level, you release the spell. With the word, the power manifests in a spectacular fashion but does little else. How about the agate spell? That's not it either. Can you hit it? Hit it with a hammer. Okay, I guess we're going back down. Shake the iron gate now that it appears to be slightly loose. Okay, hit it. Can you open it? Yes, you can. Let's go. Peering into the darkness, you drop down in the muck and crawl through the tight opening. The stone den is damp and smells of copse and green foliage. As if a mirage, the far side of the cave shimmers and powers emanates from the standing stone obelisk. That looks familiar. In the beginning cutscene, the stone obelisk is nearly 10 hands high, embellished with strange glyphs and trees, deep notches. It hums with ancient power that assures you it can be powered by a simple magical invocation. Invoking. Focus your will on the stone obelisk with a whisper. Words you spell is unleashed. A strange apparition coalesces from within the obelisk, the ghostly figure and a man cloaked in shimmering veil. Blackmere.
You have done well, simple soldier. Now, Listen if you have ears.
You really had to
Since
come
the
simple.
shadows grow long and time fleet. Some 40 years past, an evil, the likes the world has not beheld, escaped its prison. Talimar, the Black, he of whom I have already spoken. This warlock lord brought forth his dark magics and conjurations, and unleashed his foul vassals, desecrating these sacred halls. Talimar has laid waste to the combined power of man. And what of the Circle of 12, the great wizards? They are no more. I am the last. Pity me not, boy. We were resolute in our judgment, but erred greatly. 'Twould have been better to put our brother to death, but mercy and folly prevailed. I know not Talimar's full plans, but have discovered enough to fill my heart with fear. And yet, hope remains, and it stands or falters with you. Fare thee well.
Wait a minute. Even 12 wizards couldn't do anything about this warlock. What do you expect me to do? I can't even... So far, I failed to accomplish anything but open a few doors, and yeah, I torched the wraith, but that's about it. Lakmir the Timeless vanishes, leaving behind a scroll, glowing orb, and the words, "Fare thee well." Congratulations, you earned the Wizard's Friend achievement. No, I became his lackey. He just dumped everything on my lap, and he just peaced out. Oh well. Okay, what did he give me? You read the words of the scroll aloud. 5 to find, 3 are 1 gives access to bladed sun. Silver ore to banish below, the staff to have ages to vanquish the foe. Joining 2, the golden thorn. Last to invoke the platinum ore. A simple explanation would done better than instead of a rhyming riddle. Clear orb has silver sheen about it. It's relatively light and vibrates with a dormant, expectant power. Can I use this to trap the elementals? Worth a try. And if we're gonna trap anything, it better be the ice wraith. So, save just in case. Invoke it. Chill from the elemental causes you to miscast your spell, creating a small explosion. The ice elemental responds by blowing cold air in your face. Does that weaken the elemental? Try it again. Nope. Explodes in my face again. Concentration is thoroughly compromised by the watery being, so you miscast your spell and create a small explosion. The water elemental responds with a squirt of water in the eye. Okay, so... never mind. I think the orb was there to... for the mirrors, I think. So up we go. Okay, that's new. This room reminds you of the elven fun house at King Otto's fair. You remember taking your sister, hoping to lose her in the reflective mate. So the sibling rivalry runs rampant in this game as well. Yeah, let's try again. Okay, that's not it either. Yorick, do you have anything important to say? Little help? No? Apparently you could hit Yorick so he starts acting straight. Yeah, you backhand... you backhand Yorick. Alright, already. If you wanted me to pipe down, you could have said so. I'll keep my comments down to a minimum. No, give me hints. No? None of this is working either. Use to No. I want to use it on the orb. No. That's what I've been trying to do. The magic keeps misfiring in my face. Use it on the... No. Yeah, I get it. Use the spell on the orb. No, the other way around. Use it on the orb. Not in the pack. The orb. Can I put this on the ground? Can I take it? Fireworks. can't invoke the goblin. Can I use it on the elemental? Okay. So I've been misunderstanding this the entire time. All I had to do was use the orb. Taking the silver orb from your satchel, you advance upon the ice elemental you can barely hold on as the power of the orb latches onto the singularity and pulls it inside. Frosty pattern immediately increases the orb. Immediately encases the orb. Can I use it to mess with the dragon? Use it on the dragon. Okay, that does not work. But I think I know where it does work. Down here. Release the ice elemental, you fumble with the silver orb, dropping it on the lake. Immediately, the still water freezes into the solid sheet of ice. So what is this? Let's take a closer look. Make your way across the slippery ice towards the chained skeleton. Skeletal remains of some unfortunate soul are chained securely to this rock. Why is he blindfolded? Can I take the key? There's something else that I could check. Nope. Can I take back the orb? I don't want to take the lake, I want to take the orb. Anyways, where's this key? If anything were ever to be considered a skeleton key, it will be it. Very funny. So what does this do then? Okay, so we were able to grab the key, but we lost the orb permanently. It's stuck now. Can I bunk it? Nothing. So we got ourselves another key, but I'm not sure where I'm supposed to use it. And moreover, I'm not sure if I did the proper thing with this thing here. It's of dwarven make. that's not it either. Oh, there we go. The mechanism glows, vibrates, and begins to move. You can hear the sound of rushing water deep within the castle. Yeah, but where, I wonder? I mean, we just froze the lake. Oh, there we go. Small cave makes a great hideaway, concealed as it is by the waterfall. And some corpses dressed in what was once a regal set of robes, blood stains the collar, perhaps providing a clue of what killed this unfortunate soul. Then I loot it. Search the corpse for anything useful. Your efforts produce a scroll. Okay. Brother, if you are reading this, then I am no more. I fear we have underestimated his ambitions and the depths he would travel in the dark arts. Protect the seal at all costs. He must not get them. Power up the ways and follow the mirrored path to the lone keep. Add your strength to Unthelm's. If nothing else, perhaps our weather master can blunt the evil once advanced. Especially with your support. Fare thee well, Fandril the High. Okay, so Fandril is dead. The other question is, how do you go through the room glows with power. It's firmly attached to the wall. Truly, this must have belonged to one of the wizards in the circle. The room glows with power. It's firmly attached to the wall. Truly, this... Wait, there was a scroll saying something about an eagle and blah blah blah. When Majel's tail light the northern skies, that the alignments are in harmony. Then shall ye take this circle runes of water and fire and all-seeing eye and place them. The great eagle that sits on the one tree. Can I invoke the spirits? Anyways, this is as far as we can do here. Ain't got the faintest clue, to be honest. Okay, the goblin seems to be... Wait, that's one thing I haven't tried. Can you speak to the goblin? Oh yeah, there he is. Hey, you. Okay, that didn't do anything. So go down here. Does the invoking spell the ghostly figure Lakmir of the Timeless emerges from the obelisk. His piercing eye look at you. Carry on! You must face the perils of the castle and complete your quest. Okay, basically he's telling me to piss off, so... Okay, I need to do is... And I just... walk right into the mirror, smacking your head out. Same thing. Same thing. Crazy thought, can I use the key on the mirror? Yorick. So basically... does nothing. Finding a hound hole, you attempt to lift a rock, you feel something move, but unfortunately it's in your back. What if I just look at it? Oh, you catch some movement behind your reflection. You jump back in, surprised before looking around the room. A faint warping effect moves across its surface. No. Invoking? That's not it either. Okay. I must be missing something. Well, at least I got the, at least I got the water, dwarven water gear moving, and also the key on the other side of the lake. Not sure what I'm supposed to do from here. There's another trail of clues that we haven't followed yet. The one with a pumpkin. This ain't it either. So it does say something about the mirror. You read through the notations. The mirror leads through the furnace and into the castle beyond. And these mirrors require power to activate and will teleport to places. What is the power that's required, I wonder? Because obviously it's none of the spells. Can I speak to him? Point your reflection with both hands and say, "Looking good."
Give me a break.
Your size and exasperations. Well, what else am I supposed to do? You can see some movement behind your reflection. You jump back in surprise before looking around the room. A faint warping effect moves across its surface. So this must be the mirror we're looking for, but I have no idea how to activate it. Can I use the dwarven gear somehow? Is there a chance that I'm supposed to look at it in a certain pattern? Doesn't seem like it. Hitting it doesn't do anything. Casting spells on it don't do anything. A power source. We need to go look for the power source. Gather your will and picture the glyph in your mind, and a comfortable pressure builds in your bowels. Spell keeps backfiring in my face. Okay, time to use the hints because I'm completely at a loss now. Water is frozen solid. Oh, I press F1 and it gets bit crushed. Check the map. Okay, he's back. Can we kill it? Oh. Right. Forgot that I put away the shield. Quicker than you thought possible, the flame engulfs you. You scream in excruciating pain as your flesh is seared from your bones.
What a pity that you have failed in your grand quest.
That pushed me back a ton, didn't it? How far back am I pushed back? No. Not that back. Okay, so messing with the dragon accomplished nothing. Strange iridescent glyphs line the inside of the crypt. They give off a particularly malevolent air. It's holding an upside down torch. So I'm definitely wasting too much time. Still ain't got the faintest clue what I'm supposed to do. So the other thing that we haven't been able to figure out is this brazier, obviously. Yeah, still nothing. Power source. Power source. The only other... The only other fearful thought is that I soft-locked myself by using the orb. So, have an idea. Why don't I revert to an old save? Yeah, so I just grabbed a... elemental. See if that changes anything. Okay, now that I have a that's obviously not it. But one thing I did learn is that until we, throw the thing in the lake, we don't have to worry about losing the orb permanently. So I wonder what the grabbing the water elemental does. Let's open his stuff. Up the ways and follow the mirror path. My question is, how do I power it up? That does not do anything. Come with me for a moment. Let's go spray water on the dragon. If that doesn't do anything, we'll takes one look at the dragon and then hides his arm. So how about you instead? So it doesn't work on the dragon. So the only thing that I could come up with is just throw this here. Go here, take the key. Oh, okay. Perhaps a touch of flame will release the imprisoned object. Got me. So that's all I had. That's all I had to do all along, just... So the only question left is, does the orb act as a power source on its own? The ice orb doesn't do anything. A power source. We're still coming back to the same problem. What's the power source? What happens if I use it? Yeah, that didn't do anything either. So let's go grab him. can I use it on both of them at the same time? If I release the water elemental here, does it? That did not work. That's also a resounding no. Grab him and see what else he can do. What happens if I use it on the altar? Nothing. Yes, please. Give me hints next. Okay, there we go. Instead of talking to it directly, I just have to speak to him through a command, and then he starts spitting hints. So, Yorick, if he may. And knowing them to hide doorways behind mirrors. There we go. You're not being thorough enough again. Either way, anyway, we got there in the... Briefly contemplate leaping into the fire, however, the thoughts of the pain of a wounded such demise prevents you from carrying out. Once again, you contemplate leaping into the white hot flame till the pit. If you try that again, then you are sure to meet your demise. Yep. Shouting like a lunatic, you jump headfirst into the burning fire pit, immediately sending yourself a poison tank only a moment before your body is completely consumed in the inferno.
"'Tis a sad thing that your adventures have ended here.
I definitely let the intrusive thoughts win there. Okay, just don't jump into that. Oh. As you hear the fires or a bright point of white, a little materialize above the bridge, a fallen cauldron and a heap behind it. Swirl of fire. Its singularity explodes and fashions itself into the creature out of your worst nightmares. The beast hisses at you, blocking your way. What are you? It's a fire drake. Dragon from the nether region of hell, made of nothing more than fire and molten rock. Can I catch you like the other elementals? Hydrate girls a warning effectively stops you in your tracks. Okay, no. But I do know what I'm supposed to do. This is where we go grab the water elemental. Okay, let's see how that fire drake likes meeting with our little friend here. We get going again. Once released from the silver orb, the water elemental immediately extinguishes the flame in the fire pit before disappearing. The effect on the fire drake is disastrous. Unable to feed upon the magical flames, the dragon's power ebbs and the thing vanishes in a cloud of acrid smoke and feeble sparks. Bubbling tar still feels some low fires within the room, so we don't want to dive in there anyways. But we can go press on forward. Okay, now you're telling me that you could hit Yorick to shut him up. Yorick already mentions that you can speak to him to get hints. He also had a tendency to mouth off every now and then. If you would like Yorick to keep his quip to a minimum, simply click on him and then select the hit button. Repeat the process if you want him to pipe up again. Yorick, we need you to speak. It's another place for the cog. And the only thing left is to find the lever. An ancient wrought iron grate rests securely within the carved stone frame. This type of grate can only be opened via a spell to raise or lower it. There you go. You let out a long breath, gather your will, enchant the spell. Debris fall from the rock above the iron grate responds, lifting with a shudder and a squeal and opening the way forward. And I just realized the dead body that's in front of us. Reaching up where the ancient skeleton looks like it might have once been one of the inhabitants of this castle. Brother Delden, please see to it that the circle chamber is prepared for the ritual. The circle Dace was in need of some repair the last time we performed the initiate spell on it. We have a young candidate ready for initiation. Once the rites is performed on the platform, please bestow on him all authority and privilege commensurate with an acolyte of the order. It's signed within archaic letter L. And I think I know what the riddle for this one is. But I have no... It must be with the runes here. But I have no idea how to... The vast chamber is dominated by an intricately carved circle, reached by 12 stone thrones. Power pulsates from mystical symbols sit within the floor. Scroll. There's an invoking rock. I think I know what the runes are for, but I don't think I know a spell to activate them. While much of the scroll is faded, one part still stands out. And in the end, the evil shall be thrice defeated and thrice returned. The first shall raise a warder to bar the gates from opening. The second shall raise one the car free to travel path of luck. The last shall raise a raven to remake what was undone. The letter is signed Gabriel and includes a glyph which shows 4 vertical lines of varying height. Your eyes roll back into the head as you focus your will on the stone obelisk. You spread the vote invoking and unleash the spell. The image of Lackmare materializes from the...
Listen carefully to my words, boy. There were many who followed the path of the One. Worthy were they, and I counted them as brothers and sisters. Now only I remain, he who is called Timeless. I have fought the good fight, sending many of Talimar's horde back to the depths that spawned them. And though my power is beyond that of mortal man, it is not without limit. But why do I appear before you thus? Am I a ghost? No. Surely I am more than that. This is naught but a projection. As my living being has sought shelter within my tower, it is here I continue my studies to aid you in what ways I can. I grow weary, but know this. I have glimpsed a vast power at the foundation of this castle. This power the Warlock Lord covets above all else. But he fears as well. A hero from the line of the ancients. Or so says Gabriel the Bard. Gird yourself against what is to come, simple soldier. And forsake me not. Follow the ways of the circle. Stray not from its path.
This time he gives me nothing. Ravaged throne is ornately carved and decorated with runes. Many of the symbols on this tray are a vain design. Whatever that means. Dizzying number of strange runes, the vast majority of you have never seen before, are carved into the circular dais. A hum of power emanates from its center along with a ghostly whisper of a word. Sensor. That's definitely a spell that we, for some reason, can obtain at this particular time. This particular throne has been partially destroyed. Nevertheless, there's a sense of power about it. Here's the runes and etchings decorate this stone throne, and an undercurrent of power runs along the edges. Yes, I don't think there's much that we can do now, unless we could sit on it. You fidget a bit on the stone chair, knowing that it just doesn't feel right sitting in this place. Door at the top of the stairs block your way. Open it. Okay. Not unlike the image in your dreams, the entrance of the inner keeper castle Shadowgate stands before you. Well, we're finally at Shadowgate, set with a heavy wooden drawbridge. Not do much. Set of gears connected to heavy chains is attached to the castle's foundation. You wonder what purpose of the mechanism might hold. No, it's obviously for the drawbridge. You look into the well and contemplate climbing down the broken stone that lines the ground. On second thought, you are liable to slip and break your neck. You attempt at trying to rope to the rotted wooden crossbeam. It's met with failure. It seems that there is no way to fasten the rope. It's secure. Courtyard. Before Bobo tried to do something constructive with the drawbridge, very quickly you give up. So what's your thought on this? Drawbridge may be closed, but this isn't the only way into the castle. If only there was a way to reach those windows, maybe you could put something together that would help. Okay. That's a hint enough. Well, I didn't mean to come back this far. I think I think the broken piece of the grate was supposed to be attached to the rope, but now that I'm here, strike the brazier with a hammer, the metal ball separates with a clang and falls into the chasm, leaving the metal legs. Okay. And mine wasn't as intended, but there we go. You take the rope and tie it securely around the iron hook. The result resembles a grappling hook. Good. So hopefully we could enter the castle proper before we wrap things up for today. Use it on the windows. Displaying an expertise you did not know you possess, you swing the grappling hook around about your head a few times and let it fly. The hook catches the window slit of the castle wall. The room is dry as the bone and apparently houses the mechanism that raises and lowers the drawbridge. A hum of power travels along the machinery. We're gonna look at this first because this might be a warning of some sort. You read the words on the scroll, nothing. It is a letter addressed to the wizard, Greylord. My friend, I will remain secure in my domain here in the Gatekeeper Mountains, guarding the northern passage. Look for my signal pyre. If more come from the north, I regret that I must bring my most formidable pet with me, since only I can control it. The name Unthalm is signed in the flourish at the bottom of the page. I wonder if he means that the dragon by the pet. This type of iron cauldron was forged for one purpose, releasing boiling oil onto attacking forces. And I break it. You rummage through the bursted crate searching for anything useful. So did I find anything? No? I guess not. Anyways, let's use the lever. Here we go. Unlike the image in your dream, the interest is up. And I take the rope. You yank the end of the rope and free it from the position coiling the rope. You place the grappling hook in your pack. Good. Before we enter, might as well save. Taking a deep breath, you saunter across the drawbridge and into the inner castle. Congratulations, you have earned the Infiltrator achievement. Ooh! As you enter the grand hallway, a goblin jumps up from the shadows, surprising you with a cry while you backpedal. The beast tightens its grips on its weapon. With more speed than you thought possible, the goblin anticipates your move and brings down its bristle-pointed cudgel. The weapon penetrates deep into your brain and puts an end to your brief yet adventure-filled life.
You have chosen poorly, young Jer.
Chosen poorly, I'm supposed to be a soldier, aren't I? Anyways, I might be dead, but that gives me an idea. How's that? Okay then. I'm having the impression that I'm not supposed to fight
You
it.
have chosen poorly, young Jer.
I guess, we're not that type of hero. We're supposed to use our brains. Do I speak to it? Hello? Oh. You attempted to reason with the deadly goblin before you, however, the beast will have none of it and brings down its wickedly pointed cudgel. The weapon penetrates deep in your brain and puts an end to your brief yet adventure-filled life.
"'Tis a sad thing that your adventures have ended here.
Well, I wonder how much time we have until that thing starts whacking at us. Yorick? Knock him out and be on our way. How about I throw... Okay, throwing a stone is not gonna work either.
"'Tis a sad..."
One thing that did cross my mind. Does this slow me down? Okay, knock him out. How do I knock him out? Without him killing me, obviously. Do I blast it with a spell? Before you can let loose your spell, the goblin springs forward and brings down its wickedly pointed cudgel. The weapon, deeply into the head. I am dead.
"Tales of your great sacrifice."
Oh. Shit, that was a new send-off line. I skipped it. Anyways, knock him out. How? Can I run? Nope. With a snarl of rage, the beast lunges at you, swinging its wickedly pointed cudgel. The sharp end of the weapon penetrates deep.
What a pity that you have failed in your grand quest.
You seem to have hit another roadblock. So, I'm supposed to knock him out, but using a weapon doesn't work, so... But Yorick is telling me to knock him out. Do I simply hit him? The goblin, one of the ugliest you have ever beheld, stands in front of you, brandishing a weapon. Do I hit it? Oh, come on! Not with a weapon, but you just punch him in the face and that knocks him out. Okay, I'm not sure if I understand that logic, but we'll roll with it. A look of surprise flits across the goblin's face as you throw a haymaker at its throat. With a sickening crack, the goblin goes down like a sack of potatoes. You shake your hand and mutter in satisfaction. Didn't see that one coming, did you? Neither did I. Is he dead? I'm going to issue coup de grace. Yeah, you deliver a coup de grace on the unconscious goblin in his life. He's not going to be a problem anymore. Good. Despite its age, the suit of armor retains a high gloss as if someone has been polishing it. That one looks different. It's obvious that this suit of armor was made for dress parades and fancy occasions. You wouldn't be caught dead in it. Dead in one of these. You mumble a half-hearted apology to the dead goblin. Can I eat it? Your grandfather will roll in his grave if he knew you were contemplating cannibalism. Alright, I'm not gonna delve too deep into the lore of goblin if they actually counts as human. We're just gonna leave it there. Its library must contain thousands of ancient tomes, books, and manuscripts. A thick coating of dust covers everything. Made from some hide-like material, this map shows the continental lands of Kal Torlin. Okay. One word is handwritten in the flourish at the cover of this book. It reads Lotharith. Book sticks a bit before opening. Not now. Although you struggle with the poor penmanship, you read on. I am honored to have been selected by Pen drill to document the workings of the circle. The newest initiate is a young man with an inquisitive nature. He has taken the name of Lakmir and intends to study the origins of time. Although his mastery has yet to be chosen, the High One mentioned that Lakmir is not from his line and thus cannot be groomed to become the head of the circle. Rather, the new initiate was chosen from an unorthodox scrying performed by Tilomir. I do not trust that one. He has an ambition and a hunger that does not sit well with a member of the circle. This guy is obviously talking about Talimar. This book is entitled Nothing. Nada. You flip through the book, nothing. The pages are blank. They bent it literally. This book is bound in pale white leather and secured with a lock material strap. The name Ularu is written on the spine. As you examine the brimming bookcase, you feel the movement of air coming from someplace behind it. Sensing something strange, you step closer to the books of these shelves. A series of shelves are cluttered with books of varying shapes, sizes, and colors. The accumulated knowledge in this place must be truly staggering. Look further. The letter on the spine is dull and faded. However, you can still read it says the heart of the steps. Don't tell me. This area about the size of a thick book is empty. A series of shelves are cluttered with books. Does it fit in any of these slots? Nope. Shelves appear to be filled with a collection of books rather than individual tomes. You fail to find any rhymes or reason as to how the books of these shelves are arranged. Books that litter these shelves have markings and symbols you do not recognize. For some every imaginable size and color. Any of the other books that we might be able to fit in. Okay, I guess not. This library must contain thousands of ancient tomes, books, and manuscripts. A thick coating of dust covers everything. thick layer covers the wooden chair. This finely crafted desk is made of cedar. Cedar? Perhaps harvested from the Torland forest itself. This grand hallway is regally adorned, set within the domed ceiling. A blue pulsating mass spews forth an ancient electricity in showers of sparks. The goblin at your feet is testament of your fighting prowess, either that or just dumb luck. I hope it's the former. This large hall is dominated by a stained glass window, rising to the height of the vaulted ceiling. Let's have a look at it. An impressive window dominated the far side of the hall. The stained glass depicts a number of robed figures, each reaching for some type of conflagration in the heavens. As eerie glow highlights the action of the scene, almost making it come to life. There's another scroll. Open that. You read the hastily written note. Pandril, I have discovered a great weakness in our defense. Since we all have the mark, it is simply a matter of separating our heads from our shoulders. Then our remain can be used in the hidden approach, and the wars will be engaged, allowing those with the knowledge to travel the castle unopposed. One merely has to be within our walls for this to work. Is signed with the 3 squiggly lines. So this is a banquet. Door is scuffed and dented, almost as if someone tried to force it open. It's locked. This door is also locked. The heavy wooden door sits a little crooked within its frame. The wooden door is inlaid with familiar iron patterns. So this one opens, and this one opens. Let's try the run on the right first. The stairs wind away from you upward from this landing to the next. Chilled air wafts down the stairs, sending a shiver down your spine. This large stone appears to have fallen from the ceiling. Cold gray stone of this tower landing perfectly reflects your dour mood. The heavy wooden door is banded together with strong iron. Does it open? Pull the tug at the door, but it appears to be locked from the other side. Cold gray stone of this tower landing perfectly under the stairs. Whistling fell wind forces its way around the edge of the door jamb. Strange, there is a carved pumpkin on the wooden door. As you attempt to open the locked door, the muffled sound of laughter is heard from the room beyond. The intricate, colorful weaving of this tapestry highlights the epic figure of a hero, readying himself for battle. And I take it off. I've seen the design of this door countless times and still can't tell what it's supposed to be. Locked. This circular room houses a massive telescope as well as all manner of stargazing paraphernalia. You open the book to an interesting entry. Well, let's have a look. You read the handwritten entry on the page. I have noted several observations over the past fortnight. The stars have moved into an unheard of alignment. The unnamed hero, the hourglass depicting endless time, the broken sword of betrayal, the hooded figure of Thanos. The Life Stealer, all these constellations are out of season and position. Yet here they are chasing across the night skies. Unbelievable. This can only portend a time of terrible danger and upheaval. The entry is signed by astronomer Laurel. Like the finger pointing toward the moon, the massive iron telescope is aimed towards the clear sky. You hope you won't miss all the heavenly glowy. Nice. Anything else of note? Star chart is affixed to the wall. You recognize some of the constellations, the pouring goblet of salvation and the broken sword of conquest. Okay, I guess that's all for now here. Let's get back to the save here again. And let's go deeper. This hallway appears to have seen very violent, intense battle. At the door on the left. Door is locked. Our side of the hallway looks to have caved in, making the way forward unpassable. So we're going this way. The castle's fortifications sit like an impenetrable wall against the relentless onslaught of the raging storm. Standing on a base inscribed with the words "Reliant, Triumphant," a marble angelic statue reaches to the skies. An empty slot sits within its outstretched arm. We nearly slipped to the well once. Situated in the edge of the deep chasm, the castle defense ends in a fortified watchtower. Skeletal remains of a long dead wizard lie rotting on the stone battle. Is that a functional bow? Long ash bow in serious need of repair. The hue string is fraying in several places. There's the Lorcan again. Blackbeard, sorry.
In arrogance and pride, we thought we could prevent Telemar from turning to darkness. We have surely paid for these sins. But this matters not, simple soldier. What is done is done. Time is fleet, so bend an ear to my voice. Hope lies within your breast. I say it again. Talimar the Black fears it. Even as he searches for a way to rip it from you. Even as he binds the dwarves to his madness, driving them deeper into the catacombs. And he will not stop until he rips every stone from the castle's foundation. For Talimar believes that a great beast slumbers far below. Mayhap this is true, for I have uncovered much, yet know so little. Of this, however, I am certain. The Warlock Lord knows not of your heritage. This is our great advantage, our great hope. Seek the terrible skull door of Tor Drakan. What lies beyond its threshold is unknown, even to me. A great behemoth, an ancient evil, a source of power. Be wary, boy. Heed my words. Do what I cannot. Go where I cannot. Learn the secrets of what Talimar seeks. Trust in what you find.
Trust in what I find. I haven't the faintest clue what he meant by that. Well, I'm pretty sure we'll find out later. Anyways, I think, yeah, that's about the perfect time to cut it here. So, thanks for stopping by, and if you liked it, please consider following me on both Twitch and YouTube. And we'll see you on the next stream where we continue playing Doom 3. So, okay, is there something else? There's something I was missing. No, I think I yeah, so next time we'll see you on Doom 3 on the calendar. The for me it's gonna be Saturday, but it'll be different for everybody else. But, yeah, so thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you next time. Peace.